morning, children. You all are fine and safe at home. Children, as I promised you, I have come with a new topic in grammar. That is degrees of comparison. Degrees of comparison. So before that, shall I tell you one thing, children? Today I am very happy because not only me, almost all the teachers are very happy because they have seen your videos, video classes, the classes you have taken. And you have excelled children in your performance. And we are very happy to know that many of you are good teachers also. So, we teachers feel very proud of you. So, our support and blessings will be there with you in this endeavor. So, keep on going with it. Okay, children? So, our topic for today is degrees of comparison. See, adjectives you all have learned, children. What adjectives? Yes, all the describing words are called adjectives. You know it very well. Different kinds of adjectives also we have learned. Now, for learning degrees of comparison, this also you know very well. See, I have taken 3 books with me to make you understand this. 3 books of different sizes. Okay? See, there are different sizes. First, I will talk about this book. See, what can I say about this book? This brown colored book is big. I am telling about the quality of that book. Big. I am using the adjective big. Okay. So, I did not compare this book with any other books. I just told you the quality of the book. This book is big. Okay. Now, here I am comparing. The next I am comparing these 2 books. See, this brown colored book and blue colored book. Okay. See, what can I say about this? When I talk about these 2 books, what can I say about this brown colored book? This brown colored book is bigger than the blue colored book. Okay, bigger than. I use the adjective here, bigger than. Now, what about this blue colored book? This blue colored book is smaller than this brown colored book. Okay, see what have I done here? I have compared 2 books. Okay, now, next. 3 books are here. When 3 books are here like this, what can I say about this one? See, this brown colored book is the biggest. Okay. And now, what about this white colored book? This white colored book is the smallest. Okay. What have I done here, children? Yes, I have compared one book with the other 2 books. Okay, children. So, what can we conclude from this? Again, come to the first example. What was the first example? The brown book is big in size. It's a big book. So, here I haven't compared that book with any other books. Okay. So, that means when we do not compare a thing with any other or an object with any other object, it is said to be in a positive degree. We are learning the topic degrees of comparison. 3 degrees of comparisons are there: positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Positive degree means we do not compare a thing or an object with any other object. No comparison is there. then it is said to be in the positive degree. Okay. Now, take the second example. The brown book is bigger than the blue colored book. Or the blue colored book is smaller than the brown colored book. Here we have made a comparison of two things. That means when we make a comparison of two objects, it is said to be in the comparative degree. That is called comparative degree. Okay. Now, what about the third one? The brown book is the biggest, or the white colored book is the smallest. When we compare more than two things, it is said to be in superlative degree. Okay, superlative degree. So, 3 degrees of comparisons we have learned here. That is positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. So, from the things we have learned, what is the rule we can, I told you children, always I tell you, you don't have to bother about the rule when you learn grammar. Rules can be derived. You don't have to by heart any rule. Okay children. So, again take the first example, the word big. How did we make the comparative and superlative of that word? Big, positive degree, bigger, comparative degree, biggest, superlative degree. That means we have added ER for making it comparative and EST for making it superlative. And one more thing we have learned here. What is that? The brown book is bigger than. That means the adjective bigger is followed by than. Bigger than. In comparative degree. Okay. And what about the superlative degree? The biggest. That means the adjective is preceded by the. All these things are there as example. Now, let's see, can we make all the words, all the comparative and superlative degrees of the adjectives by adding this ER and EST? Can all the words be added ER and EST to make it comparative and superlative? Let's see. Again take the example big. We can add ER and EST to make it comparative and superlative. Why? And take one more word, pretty. Here also we can say to make it pretty is positive degree. And what's the comparative degree of that? Prettier, superlative, prettiest. Here also we have done so. And now just see the peculiarity of these words. Big. When we pronounce that word, big, how many vowel sounds can be heard, children? When you just pronounce the word yourself, big. How many vowel sounds can be heard? Big. B, consonant. G, consonant. Then what's the only vowel sound is there? Yes, E. Big. Yes, only one vowel sound can be heard. So it's called a one-syllable word. That is called a one-syllable word. When we pronounce a word, if only one vowel sound is heard, it is a one-syllable word. S-Y-L-L-A-B-L-E, syllable. Now, when you learn, children, I will teach you phonetics also. It will be interesting for you. Afterwards, then I'll tell you in detail what all things are, syllables and all. Consonants, vowels, all these things I will teach you in detail. Now, take the word pretty, pretty. How many vowel sounds? Now you can easily identify. Pretty, A, E, T, E. Only two vowel sounds can be heard. That means it is a two-syllable word. So, words having one or two syllables. Make the comparative and superlative degree by adding er and est. Understood? But take the example beautiful. B-U-T-E, full, O. More than two syllables are there. Another word, intelligent. More than two syllables are there. More than two vowel sounds can be heard. So, words like this, words having more than two syllables, cannot make the comparative and superlative by adding er and est. Okay, children? Can we say beautifuler, beautifulest? No. Instead of that, we have to say more beautiful. Rema is more beautiful than Rekha. Intelligent also. We cannot say intelligent or intelligentest. More intelligent, most intelligent. Understood? That is because they have more than two syllables. So this much is clear to you? Yes. And some words cannot make the comparative and superlative by adding more or most and er and est. Example. Good. Can we say gooder, goodest? No. Can we say more good, most good? No. Then what is it? Yes, you all know. Good, better, best. Then bad. Bad, positive degree. Worst, comparative. Worst, superlative. So, when the comparative and superlative form of an adjective cannot be formed by adding er and est or more and most, it is called an irregular adjective. Okay, children? So, this much is enough for today. So, I hope that I haven't made you bored. You all have enjoyed this. So, we shall meet soon with a new topic. Till then, goodbye.